Welcome back, everybody, to Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. I'm really hoping I actually sound loud and clear this time because I've been moving things around and it's been driving me nuts that I feel like I'm yelling into my microphone and for some reason it's still just not registering I even exist at all. So we just found Entea. Supposed to find an exit. But not before I raid the place for everything possible. Oh, right. I have a ghost wife now. We're gonna pretend she didn't just scare the bejesus out of me.
Whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions. Going for the basics.
We'll manage. Together. What the hell happened here?
Ooh. September 14th. During one of our explorations of these new lands on which we first set foot many years ago, Engrad and I discovered a new place, a special place, a cave hidden behind a waterfall where none would find it. A strange feeling of lightness drew us to it, as though the veil between the incarnate and the invisible was as thin as the finest French silk. From the chamber emanated the power of the otherworld. Surely, we thought, this was a fine place for ritual experimentation. The cave was larger than we had at first thought, containing a multitude of galleries. Engrad and I decided to take young Shelley along with us to continue our exploration. Pleasant, but ungifted, his father insisted that he train with experienced occultists. What a surprise it was when we found the mushrooms we needed for our rituals growing on the walls. We set about collecting them while I drew the symbols and prepared the rituals. We felt our powers magnified tenfold. One page missing. Then the 18th September. The cave is vast and dangerous. I heard whispers in the darkness. Something watches us. Neither Belden nor Shelley can hear them, or so they say. But something lurks. I'm sure of it. Perhaps I am wrong. Perhaps the fever I had some weeks ago yet lingers. Last night I caught young Shelley watching us sleep. He was talking to himself. It was unnerving.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
First, I must
Bloody
inspect.
demonologists and their shabby rituals. Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Are those webs made of spectral stains?
Let me.
Spectral web. Press E to remove spectral webs and reveal shrouded objects or places.
All these years, the things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Very helpful indeed. I feel like... I want to remember those symbols.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
As a ghost, Entea can unveil and interact with hidden spectral elements. When in close proximity to these elements, your bane rings will be triggered and light up with a blue aura. Use Q to switch to Entea and reveal the hidden source. Entea, we're gonna be rich. And by we, I mean me. You, unfortunately, are very dead. Of course, it can't pick up my regular voice, but it can pick up anytime I sniffle.
think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
We can fight them together.
Press left click to perform a punch attack that deals more damage to possessed corpses. Attacking with Antea consumes spirit points, and they are generated by Red's attacks.
Down, boy.
Careful. They mean business now. We did it.
We did. Thank you.
I wasn't much use.
You were. I promise. You'll get better. Things will get better.
I mean, once you're dead, nowhere to go but up, right? That looks like a hole I can't come back from. Maybe it's not. I want to find all the things.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Me the hoof fungus. A weight sits on my chest. The cave roof looms over me like a colossus. It is not like me. I will explore the cavernous depths. Engarad disagrees, fearing a fall into a crevice or some other fatal mishap. I reassured him that I am an experienced and capable explorer, as was my father before me. Shelley wishes to join the party. I don't trust the boy. I don't like the way he looks at me. He wishes to follow me into the depths, and something inside me screams no. I sicken. My organs burn. My blood withers. I will die. Such is the price of knowledge, the occultists say. But I regret. If I had known what suffering awaited, I would have turned us back, doused us in the icy waterfall, and left burying the cave deep in my memory. May the demonic effluvia from our rituals take them all.
They always end up mucking around with black magic. Always.
Isn't the governor a demonologist? Suspicious. Oh. Spiritual necklace. Oh, hello. Upgrades available. Okay. Saber. Bane ring. Okay, so it already equipped it. It's just that I can upgrade it, but I have to be at a camp to do so. Up and up and up. That could have been barking, but it also sounded mysteriously like laughter. Oh.
That's
Right,
Spectre.
Antea.
It's heading for that corpse.
If you're just gonna keep jump scaring me. every chance you get. I didn't mean to use that. Possess and interruption. Spectres may attempt to possess corpses. You can interrupt a possession by attacking the spectre before it reaches the corpse. Yeah, okay, that's cool, but I didn't do that. I gotta kill the corpse now.
Can I join in too? Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
It's easier said than done, they're quick! I'm not fast enough! Okay.
The whole region's crawling with spectres. Not just New Edentown. What happened here for the veil to be so thin?
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting.
I like a bit of rabbit, but these are off.
That'll be why the wolves haven't eaten them.
Off we go.
Hunting gear. Perhaps our trappers are nearby.
You took yourself up there very fast.
That might take some getting used to, for both of us.
Rest here? Nope. Denied.
Antea, will people be able to tell that I'm haunted?
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
She does have a good point.
I wonder what happened to the trappers around here.
The woods are swarmed with spectres. Hopefully, they left.
That doesn't look like they left. Blaming the living. Never trust a banisher, for even their name is a lie. Banishers are not the helpful agents trying to protect the rightful from the devil. They do not ban the evil spirits back to hell. No, they make use of the most insidious and nefarious magic. Have you ever looked at their hands and forearms, decaying from the corruption of their black art? Have you ever read the despicable symbols they carve on the rings they always wear? Banishers are not different from any sorcerer or witch or devil worshipper, and they lie to the face of the just. They do not ban the evil. They subdue and tame the immortal soul, tainted or pure, dead or alive. Through their fancy words, they transvestite the truth of the Lord. Essence, they say, in residue, in spectral stains and releasing and closing. Lies, lies, lies. Do you know what they call a blame? It is when they steal the soul of the rightful, before enslaving it for one of their many sinful activities. So never trust a banisher, since each time you make a deal with one of them, you may be the next they deprive of their eternal soul, if they decide to blame you for any reason they choose. From Naming the Enemy, by Fear God, Waterbury. Imagine your name being Fear God. That'd be intense. Ooh. I bet you that's a thing Antea can see.
These witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
Witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason. I think I see a crossing.
Jesus.
Over there.
Matea.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me. Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
Creeping ivy.
I always hated these sap-thirsty spectres.
You don't have the required manifestation to unlock this path for now. Such obstacles are marked on your map and compass so you can access them at a later time. Can't
Bad
swap.
news. The bridge is out.
And we'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me.
You know, considering you're dead, maybe calling to you is not a good thing.
I have strong ankles, but at this height, we're gonna make it.
Over here. You can climb down.
And up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already? Right, let's find something to sustain you.
Reinforcements! Away with you!
I think we've hit a nerve.
Piss off!
Hungry the Hunters. Not to be confused with Hungry Hungry Hippos. I have a skill point. I use that now.
There's someone inside. Someone tainted.
Tainted how? Like, are they possessed? Are they dead and just not at peace?
Ben, you're back! Beg pardon. Thought you was someone else. You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
Kind of you to offer, lad. But no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCraith. I'm a Banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
What are you doing here? Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows 'em. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden. But game's been scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait. When even the wolves are starving, you know it's going to be a bad winter.
Winter? This is June.
Is it? Could have sworn it was... I'm sorry. On my own, I lose track of time.
And with your friend?
Oh. You met Ben, did you? He was just here, he was. Just here.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things. Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Would you care to share them?
No! No! 'Tis a nightmare. Nothing more.
Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Aye, the best of 'em. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
When is he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find game, he will. I know it.
I have a feeling that Ben is the one that we found basically what looked like stripped clean, sitting under a tree.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That and the fog. Can't hunt if you can't see. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
I? And me to him?
He's lost his nerve, or a ghost has taken it from him.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
You started your first haunting case and must investigate the ghost that haunts Jacob Lind. Use the notification shortcut or open your haunting cases menu to follow this investigation. Alright.
Your meat's turning, friend.
Food is scarce. We make do.
He's not fussy. His meat is crawling.
Are these Ben's things?
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
This sturdy rope is mainly used to descend safely from dangerous cliffs. Oh my god, why can't I talk?
Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Done work.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
So his friend brings him food. Whatever the ghost is, it spawns maggots.
He's so confused. I doubt he knows what year it is. What happened to him?
Maybe he was always alone. Maybe Ben has made up.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Banisher row number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise, but I see no other way. Either Ben was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it.
Well, I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry, it'll affect your other senses too.
Oh, this quick mist is thicker than a Scots dragoon. It smells almost as bad. Wait, this is better. And a little terrifying.
I see fine.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
We soldiers, just like sailors, are very superstitious people, probably because we put our life on the line on a daily basis. I have known so many fellow comrades, always carrying their lucky coin, or a piece of cloth, or piece of clothes, and be terrified enough to do a deadly mistake when facing danger, if they accidentally forgot to bring it with them. With experience, veterans instinctively avoid some places, abandoned buildings or deep forest, where they feel that death is awaiting them down there. I remember, it was in Salem, 1679. I was leading an exploratory parry in the wild, when we got lost in a mist while crossing an unknown and deep valley. I had never seen something like that. It was like a cloud of sticky cotton which had fallen upon our eyes. We could barely see our own hands, our voices seemed muted, and we all felt that something was wrong, that there was something malignant in this mist, whispering its appetite for our souls. I swear we all felt it. And when we finally found our way out of the valley, we had lost 2 men, without a sound or a shout. Yes, there are some places lost in the wild, where no sane soul would go without fear. I now know such places exist, and I'm convinced there is something awful hidden in the center of New Eden Valley. I've seen the mist. It whispered my name.
Do you see that? It looks like the fog is coming from those odd... Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff. red? I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
We got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
Ritual time!
Here and now, I lift the curtain.
I can't do it no more.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. I hate you. I hate you!
Ben died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
Is Jacob delusional? Did he really forget what he did?
Maybe his guilt got the better of his reason. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Can I drop down on this side? Nope.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
He died in the fall. Wouldn't he have just landed here? This isn't a strong enough current to carry a body away, is it? I mean, I guess if it rained.
Oh, a shine on a short stick.
Never mind.
Bloody hell. Lad's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife. For his meat.
Oh.
Still no tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
Jacob was eating meat.
Jacob was eating Ben.
Was he really hungry enough to eat his friend?
Maybe the nightmare had something to do with it.
Surprised he's not a Wendigo. Huh. I guess it all just leads to the same place. But I couldn't go through this area before.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
can't even remember if I already found a place where I can spend coin. Hello.
Have a bit of this.
Move, Red!
Need to remember to target things. No. Instead of just swinging wildly. Alright, Jacob.
One less to worry about.
Watch out! Spectre possession! You need my help.
Try this on size.
Alright. As I was saying, Jacob, it's time to explain yourself.
Let's look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
Poor lad.
His food is the meat of the matter.
And tell you, that's horrible. Never heard a worse pun. I like it.
Spoon, a wooden bowl, and spoon used by Jacob Lind. This tie is doused with the essence of its ghost. Once a closure has severed the ghost's bond to the world, this essence will be automatically consumed by Antea to make her stronger.
I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all. Come on, let's talk to Ben.
Talk to Ben or perform the ritual first, though? Genesis 9. And God blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. 2. In the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air. Whose sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of God made he man.
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
You were struggling, yourself and Ben. Why'd you not leave?
Leave? No, can't leave. This here is home. We trap here, we eat here, we tan pelt to leather here. Our lives are here. Can't leave.
Did you not try the river? The fog had to lift sometime, and if you stay, you'll starve.
We have enough. Thanks to Ben.
Ben wanted to leave. You argued. Remember?
Ben's out and about right now. We don't argue, you know. One time, a storm caught us napping. Sidelong hailstones and everything. We was lost. But we found our way. Even then, Ben never said a word in anger, even though I slowed him down.
Has he lost his mind, or is he tricking with us? I can't tell.
Farewell to you, Mr. Lynn.
Farewell, Mr. McRae, sir. Farewell.
It's hard to tell. I feel like the amount of guilt he harbors is making him delusional.
All right. Let's force this ghost to talk to us. Who's you?
My name is Red McRae.
A Scot. You?
Antea Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
How long have you and Jacob been out here in the woods?
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight. I don't know when things changed. We got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month maybe. We went in circles. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous. Mean. Round and round we went. Round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
We thought him lost, in mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
I seek no vengeance. He is I, and I am him.
What does he need that he may let go?
He needs to face the truth, to accept what he has done to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good. We lived honest lives. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
This was not God's doing. Another powerful entity is at work here.
New Eden is cursed.
Then God has forsaken us, and we are doomed.
Thank you, Benedict. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps we shall.
Jacob must confess.
The ghost of Benedict Stoughton wants Jacob Lynn to tell the truth and admit his cannibalism. I mean, that's pretty fair.
His denial runs strong. Must have loved Ben very much.
Oh, can I leave? Thank you. Alright, Jacob.
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What? Where is he? What happened?
Come on now, Jacob.
If something's happened to Ben, say so. Where is he?
Day after day, you woke hungry from your nightmares. You tried to escape and failed many times until you broke. You killed your friend, Jacob.
What? No. No, that's not what happened. Leave me be.
Aye. That's what you said to Benedict before you pushed him off the cliff. But that's not all, is it? You killed Benedict, then you ate him. You were starving to death, yes, but you made your choice.
You're not real. You're not real. You're a monster.
Benedict lingers. End his suffering. Face the truth.
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, so angry. He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, the whispers said, it was him or me, him or me. I would have died. I should have died. For my sins, I deserve no better. I failed God. I failed my friend. I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help. We both faced a choice, simple and awful, to kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Do you forgive me?
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Red, if we take one step along that path,
Jacob is ready to die.
the others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
I'll shoulder the blame. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. Do we kill to be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Closure. You've reached the closure of a haunting case. As a banisher, you must decide: blame the haunted inhabitant, ascend the ghost, or banish the ghost. Each choice will have consequences, specifically on the way Red and Antea evolve as a couple. Reminder, if Red wishes to bring Antea back to life, he must blame the largest number of living settlers. You will sacrifice a settler with a blame ritual. This decision will contribute to Antea's resurrection, since a resurrection ritual will only work if the largest number of settlers are sacrificed. ascension, you will gently let the ghost descend from this world with a release ritual. This decision will contribute to Entea's ascent. And this will also contribute to Entea's ascent. I don't know. I think for this save file, I'll do Oblivion rituals.
Jacob Lind, you believe you merit no mercy, but your suffering must have an ending. You murdered your friend, the man you called your brother. You fed on him. Then you denied your part in his ending and bound his spirit to this realm. You can never right this wrong. But the truth and your death will ease his suffering. There can be no half measures here.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Benedict, my friend, forgive me. I took the life of a man I loved and ate his flesh. This I deserve.
Well,
It's done. You may feed on his essence. I think I need a moment.
You can rest inside.
I mean,
No more maggots.
okay. I was about to say, are the
is
maggots
gone
gone?
for good.
Well, we've started. We're on a killing spree. Oh, okay. Got it. You can cross ethereal portals that act like shortcuts through the invisible into the incarnate. In combat, she can dash towards enemies, dealing a small amount of damage. We gotta upgrade everything. Oh, damage taken reduced by 5%. Sounds great. It's a good thing I pick up everything I find, I guess. Oh my god. I gotta sneeze. No. I keep hitting escape to Beck. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so rest to make time go forward. Your decoction charges will replenish and crafting resources enemies respawn. Good.
That man killed and ate his friend.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry,
Just like you.
just like me.
I never thought I'd blame anyone. I've not killed since I quit the army. I swore I'd never kill again.
It's not too late to change our minds.
Nah.
We made the right choice. And we made it together. No turning back.
Then, so I may have my resurrection, we'll steal human essence. We'll kill people for our own ends. living, breathing people will be banishers no longer.
Red is about to swear an oath to Antea, and together they will choose her fate. Choices you make when bringing closure impact your chances to fulfill the promise made to one another. Remember, you remain free to make any choice you want when bringing closure, no matter the oath you have sworn, as long as you are ready to face the consequences. Red swears he'll help Antea come back to life once they retrieve her body from New Eden's meeting house. To keep this oath, Red will have to sacrifice as many settlers as possible with a blame ritual. Send, he swears he'll help excuse me, Antea's ghost peacefully leave this world once they retrieve her body from New Eden's meeting house. No. No. We're necromancers today.
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets. Soon I'll reclaim my life.
It's nice.
We will pay the highest of prices.
We banishers may call it blaming, but our hearts will know we're taking lives.
How many?
I don't know. Perhaps too many to ask of you. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
I want it too. With the whole of my heart. No price too high. I will do it. By my oath, I swear it, my love. I'll see you back from the dead.
I know, Antea, these are some pretty sick powers. You get to keep them? Alright. Did he drop a key? I want to know what— oh, never mind. Oh. I started a quest by picking up and stealing his coin after we killed him. Anyway, on that note, thank you so much for watching and for accompanying me on this journey. I have reached my hour time limit I have set for myself. So I will see you later. More than likely tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Bye!